Shakur for me to be the best. I'm gonna go. I can go get this belt unified. They go to 140 and take over that division. And then what? All that Shakur shit gonna go out the window. Like I don't know what happened. Stay at 35, cuz like, I'm bigger than this. I'm bigger than Shakur. Shakur probably, I don't know, but Shakur probably peaks at 35.
Mm.
My peak is at 47, and I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just the beginning. 35 is just the beginning.
Right. Shouts out to Mill City Boxing. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So you just heard with undefeated lightweight superstar title contender Keyshawn Businessman Davis. 12 wins, no loss and no draw. 8 wins by way of knockout. 25 years of age. 5'9" with a 70-inch arm reach. Keyshawn Davis is going into the biggest fight of his career come February 14th at Madison Square Garden, when he's going to take on undefeated WBO lightweight world champion, Ukrainian star boxer, Denis Berinchyk. Denis Berinchyk shocked the world when he beat Emmanuel Navarrete. He shocked the world beating Emmanuel Navarrete. Many people thought Emmanuel Navarrete was going to win that fight. He was the favorite to win that fight. Yet Denis Berinchyk, he won a split decision. He's now 19 wins, no loss, no draw. 9 wins by way of knockout. 36 years of age, 5'7" with a 69-inch arm reach. With that said, they're going to fight for that title. They're both coming off the biggest wins of their career, as Keyshawn Davis, he dominated Gustavo Lemos, right? Dropped him 3 times and stopped him and knocked him out in the second round. That was supposed to be the toughest test of his career, and he passed it with flying colors. And then again, like I said, multiple world champion, Mexican superstar, future Hall of Famer, Emmanuel Navarrete, got upset by Denis Berinchyk. So they're going to face off against one another for that WBO title, for Denis Berinchy's first title defense and Keyshawn Davis' first title opportunity. With that said, after that performance, he did 10,000 people, Keyshawn Davis, in his hometown in Virginia, and over $1 million gate. He announced his superstardom. And in his division is his close friend and brother, big brother, right? In Olympic silver medalist, undefeated 3-division world champion, former unified super featherweight, now reigning WBC lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Shakur Stevenson, who has 22 wins, no loss, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout, and no doubt is a superstar in the sport of boxing at 27 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach, slick southpaw. And many people start to pit them against each other, obviously, because they are 2 of the top 3 best 135-pounders in the world, right? You have Lomachenko as well. You have Tank Davis, and them two, right? They're the top 4, and so they're 2 of the top 4. Okay, and Denis Berinchyk, then you have that level. And Shakur's going to fight lightweight star title contender Floyd Schofield, who is 18 wins, no loss, no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout, February 22nd. So he got a big fight coming up 2 weeks after Keyshawn Davis's fight. But people are putting them against each other. And Keyshawn Davis, as you heard, he says, I'm a lot bigger than Shakur. I top out at 147, right? 135 might be his limit. Now I have to beg to differ. 135 is definitely not Shakur Stevenson's limit. He's definitely big for 135. But they just don't want to be pit against each other, right? And even if you go to 147, Keyshawn Davis goes to 147, Shakur will eventually end up at 147 as well, right? This reminds me a lot of the situation with Zab Judah and Floyd Mayweather when they vowed not to fight each other and then they ended up fighting each other, right? Because it's competitive nature, just period. Keyshawn Davis believes he's the best lightweight in the world, the best fighter in the world, and Shakur believes he's the best fighter in the world. They're in and around the same weight class. No matter how much they want this to go away, it's never going to go away until they compete against each other, or they simply, Keyshawn goes to a weight class that Shakur Stevenson just simply is not going to go to, and that's not 147. Keyshawn may be bigger than Shakur Stevenson, but Shakur Stevenson is a big 135-pounder. He's not going to top off at 140. He's going to go to 147. And that's the glamour division. That's where the money is at anyway. So no matter how much they try, this ain't going away. I understand their friendship. I understand their relationship, but they're in a competitive sport. And people want to see, and the demand is going to be to see the best fight the best. That's why people always say don't develop friendships and relationships in the sport of boxing. Because no matter how much you try to go around it, people going to want to see it. Right? It got to a point where people wanted to see who was better out of Vladimir Klitschko and Vitaly Klitschko. They're brothers. People fantasize about the idea of Jamal and Jamel Charlo fighting. Who's the better Charlo, right? They're blood brothers. Twins and blood brothers in the Klitschkos. These two are not. Their demand is going to be high no matter how much they try to go around it. They can avoid it for some years. But eventually, at 147, they're going to both end up at 147. And I believe they'll be the best two fighters at 147 when they reign at 147. And the demand is going to be there, period. But let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. It's an interesting situation. But I got Keyshawn Davis dominating Dennis Baranchyk and beating Dennis Baranchyk come February 14th in dominating fashion. I think he's going to stop Dennis Baranchyk in the 8th round. So let's see how this unfolds. And I think Shakur is going to pluck Floyd Schofield apart because he's just too inexperienced and made too many mistakes. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at BlueBlood Sports TV, all one word. So I'm gone. Peace.